Alright, you guys, this is Tio here. Apparently I've been on YouTube, I've been on Google, I've been on Amazon, everywhere. Nobody seems to have reviewed this. I decided I'm going to do it myself. Sorry for how ugly the box is. That's the way UPS delivered it. That cutout there. Hey, they put my information on it. Versus scratching it out, I just peeled it off. But I'll tell you what, I'll be the first one to interview this. This is an amplifier. SoundStorm Laboratories, they've been good to me. I've had about 4 different amps from them. Never a big problem. If you ever heard of them, I suggest you try them out. They're a great company. As far as amplifiers go, I don't want to speak as far as radios or subwoofers, but they're pretty good. But this particular one, the reason why I bought it, it's a low profile, 3000 watts. Definitely worth what I need. My subwoofer is 1000 watt RMS. This thing can do it. So basically, let's go ahead and jump into this. We're going to go over to the specifications right here. Pretty straightforward. Amplifier, it's a Class D subwoofer amplifier. It's digital. Number of outputs, it's a monoblock. That just means 1, but it can power up to 6. You know, 6, I'm going to say 10s. I don't want to see 6 12s getting powered by this thing. But what it is capable of will be, as far as total power, 3000 watts. Okay. Now that's 3000 watts according to 1 ohm. Unfortunately, it does not handle 1 ohm. Okay, so in other words, I'm going to tell you this. All right, the RMS at 2 ohms is 2100. Max is actually, I believe, 3000. But in order to truly, absolutely, fully get the 3000, I understand, to my knowledge, you're going to need it at 1 ohm, in which this subwoofer can't do that. Alright, so 2100 RMS and then 3000 watts at 2 ohms. That's perfect for one subwoofer. If you go at 4 ohms, you're looking at about 1500 watts, depending on your quality. It's up to you. It's 1500 watts RMS at 4 ohms. Alright, now frequency response. This one kind of sort of outclasses my old one. Alright, this is the EV3KMINI 3000 watt SoundStorm Labs amplifier. The one I had before was the EV4. Okay, EV4000. Alright, to be more exact. Alright, that's a 4000 watt. But this one, okay, this one, frequency response 10 to 1000 hertz. That's actually not that bad. Alright, signal to noise ratio 105 decibels. That absolutely is not that bad. And then, of course, it comes with your low-pass crossovers, 30 to 1000 hertz. All right, I keep mine around 53 anyways. The lowest ohms you can go using this amplifier is obviously 2, like I stated. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into it. It's just an unboxing today. A review for it later on how good it sounds will be later on. Hopefully I meet up with my brother and we can take care of this. Here you go. It's ugly. It's all taped because of the guy who decided to package sent it like this. So I mean, anybody that saw this could have just stole it, but maybe they didn't know what it was. That, or they didn't want to get sued. Okay, so basically let's go and jump into this. Open. All right, let's go and, dang, they taped this bad boy up pretty good. Sorry if the video is not really focusing yet. I keep moving it. It's not letting me focus. All right. So as you saw it, took it out of that little slot in the middle. Here's my hand. Here's this. Here's a card. All right. Don't try to use the numbers because it's not going to work. I'm gonna try to get this to focus better. All right. There you go. So you can see and exactly how big it is. It's about 1, 2 and a half. About 2.5, 2 3/4 of a debit card. Not that bad. My subwoofer is really small. I'm sorry, it's somewhat big. It's an oval-shaped Boston Acoustics SPG 555. So this is perfect. Okay. Pretty bland, isn't it? Usually you have ports on one side and the other. You know, left or right, front and back. It doesn't matter. I like this one. Everything is on one side. That is perfect. No more cables from the front, cables from the back, left, right, dangling. None of that. Alright, so this is great, okay? Of course, you have your 40,000, I'm sorry, not 40,000, geez, where was I going with that? Your 40 amp fuse, alright? Fortunately, it only has 1. My last amp had 3, this one only has 1. Hopefully that one holds up the power, alright? power outlets. Okay, source of power. You got your 12. You got your remote. You got your ground. Pretty straightforward. This is new. This is one of the reasons why I got it. On my last amp, it didn't have a protect light. It only had an on and off. This one has a power, it has a protect, and it has a thermal to tell you when it's too hot. Alright, that's not bad. Since this will be facing the back of my car, if I have my back seat down, I can tell if it's too hot, which is fine. Maybe I just got to turn it down a little bit. I don't mind. Then you have all your knobs here. We already know what that is. Bass boost, input levels, low pass frequency, subsonic, and of course your phase control, alright? All of y'all that don't know what these mean, do not touch it. The only two you should be touching would be bass boost and input levels. That's to make sure you don't blow your speaker in 5. Alright, hold on, let me back that out. These three, if you really don't know what you're doing, try not to mess with those too much. Alright, it's gonna be really hard to find exactly what really works for your subwoofers. Definitely try to get as close to your subwoofer specs as you can, alright? I notice here it's a little dark. I definitely wish I can turn on my flash right now or my light, but I can't. Maybe I could tilt it up. There you go. Alright. Alright, this obviously is a remote. When I sold my last amp, I sold the remote, which sucks. Now I have to rewire it. Alright. Left and right RCAs. To be honest, I have one sub. I only need one, but who cares? I'm going to put 2. Speaker. And as you can see, you know what? Here you go. Here's a water bottle. It's about the size of the water bottle. Not that bad. Not that bad. Okay? Now, you're probably wondering, based off of just looking on the top, the left, the right, how are you going to mount this sucker? Well, let me show you. There you go. Mounting brackets. And if you don't have an aftermarket radio, or if you don't have RCA ports, you got your adapters right there so you can hook it up to your speakers. Alright? But these are mounting brackets. You hook it up to the bottom. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Right here to the side. I don't know if you can see the 2 dots. Yeah, right there. Those 2 dots there. You mount those mounting brackets. It's no longer 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6, or nothing like that. It's just 2 little spots. So if you're mounting it to your subwoofer, if you're mounting it to, let's say, underneath your chair, which is probably where I'm going to put it. I'll let y'all know later. This is great. I mean, the fact that this is so small, I hope it holds up its word to it when I hook it up to my subs. Alright, what else comes in the box? Let's go and take a look. What is this? Ah, of course, your bass knob. It looks really generic. I'm going to be honest. I have no doubt that maybe the guy... Yeah, I definitely have no doubt. The guy that probably sold me this probably took the original, because this is not the original. Sorry, guys. The original doesn't look like this. It's more plastic. This one's aluminum. Which, I mean, maybe that's not that bad. Okay, but I know damn right it better work. It better match. If not, I'm going to have some real problems. But people on eBay has been good to me, so I'm going to take his word for it. Okay, roughly looking at it, I'll say it's 15 feet long, could be 20. That's more than enough for any car or SUV, I would hope. You know, you're not wiring it around the car, making it do laps. Last thing inside the box. Obviously, the box is empty. Push that out the way. Registration. Alright, your warranty. It's 1 year, guys. 1 year. The guy on eBay, I got a 3-year warranty with him, but hey, this, on the other hand, this is not bad. 1 year warranty through the manufacturer. And I've looked it up. I've gone through the fine print of this thing. It's pretty sound. It's pretty airtight. That means if you freaking, I want to say, if you installed this wrong and you fried it on accident, they'll know about it. Like, there's no doubt they'll know about it. Alright? Unless you could provide proof, maybe tell them exactly what happened. But hey, if it just stopped working one day over a year and I have no explanation why, there's my explanation why. Do not open it. I can tell you that much. Do not open it, otherwise you void your warranty on the spot. Alright? Alright, obviously, names, address, date of purchase. Okay? Now, I bought this on eBay. Okay? It says include, when you're sending this in, include a copy of your receipt. The guy on eBay, he sent me a receipt. Sometimes you have to print it. It's up to you. I don't know where you buy it from, but that's me. Okay? The manual. Here, maybe they got a picture of the original bass knob. And it's dang, man, doing this with one hand is not easy, y'all. I'm sorry. On top of that, my phone keeps auto-focusing. Alright. Alright, here goes the one I have right here. Alright. Without stiffening capacitor, I have a cap. Alright, I have a oh snap. Focus, focus, focus. Alright, I have a capacitor. Here's the example of not just battery to amp, remote, ground. I play it safe all the time. I don't want dimming headlights. I don't want to kill my battery. And I damn sure don't want to fry my amp. Alright, so this is what I look at. Alright, obviously it's pretty straightforward. I don't know if you car audio enthusiasts look at this. What you'll be looking for is do not, alright, I've seen this more than once. Okay, do not wire your battery to the cap from the cap to your amp. Okay, you're kind of defeating the purpose there, to be honest. It might work, it might not, but I wouldn't do it. You can overload the amp and or your battery just because your capacitor might stay empty. So a good idea is have a distribution block. You know, you don't want wires dangling everywhere or anything like that. Do not have the same ground as your capacitor. You know, choose two different complete parts of the car. That way you don't get you reduce the noise in your speakers or subs or whatever you're amping up to. Other than that, it also has wiring instructions on what you're hooking it up to. As you can see right here, it says 1 sub. That's exactly what mine's going to look like. It's 1 sub. My 1 sub's at 2 ohms, so it doesn't even matter. If you buy your own, I recommend it. I'm going to test it out. I'm going to give you my full recommendation, but I do recommend it just because of its size. If it truly does have that much power, it's great. Size matters, to be honest, and in a lot of people's cases, the larger is not the best. Hopefully, this one outshines my bigger SSL amp. I really hope it does. Definitely, that's going to be the end of this this unboxing, to be honest, but the review will come later, alright? Alright, deuces, everybody.